As I sipped my Cosmo, I couldn't help but wonder, how does Carrie get her glamorous style, magnetic personality, and lust for life? And more importantly, how can I do the same? Maybe you have to let go of who you are to become who you're meant to be. And maybe, just maybe, that girl is a fabulous Carrie Bradshaw inspired it girl.
Hello gorgeous glamorous girls, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Or if you're new here, welcome. My name is Scarlett. I post fashion, beauty and lifestyle videos every Monday. Today is a new installment of my It Girl Masterclass series where I tell you guys how to rebrand yourself as your favorite It Girls, all of the things you can do to your appearance and to your lifestyle to look like and live like iconic It Girls such as Carrie Bradshaw. I just made myself a cappuccino and I suggest you guys do the same. Go and make yourself a fun little drink, a coffee, and let's really settle in because there's a lot to unpack with Carrie. I feel like everyone in the entire world is rewatching Sex and the City at the moment. I love Carrie. Don't get me wrong, she has a lot of flaws. She's definitely a flawed character, but I think that that is also what makes her so real. Class is in session. Let's discuss. Lesson 1. You guys already knew that I was going to say this, so I'm just going to get it out of the way first up. You need to have big, messy hair. If you want to look like a Carrie girl, what is the first thing that people think of when they think Carrie Bradshaw? They think big curls. If you've watched any of my videos before, you know that I'm no stranger to a big messy curl. It's something that I do all the time. And my absolute favorite way to get the look is using a little 8mm curling iron. It personally lasts like up to 4 days, the curls. You can add texturizing spray and volumizing powder to make it even bigger, even messier. You could try teasing your hair. Stop the slick back, stop the sleek blowouts, and start embracing big, messy Carrie Bradshaw curls. Lesson number 2. You're not afraid to break the rules when it comes to fashion. Carrie Bradshaw paired some very questionable pieces together. A very memorable Carrie Bradshaw outfit that comes to mind includes some 3/4 cargo pants situation that seems crazy to me to think about. The most stylish woman on TV wearing 3/4 cargos. She was a big fan of stealing her boyfriend's shirt and wearing that as a dress with a big belt and stuff like that. And I think that one of the biggest lessons that you can learn from Carrie is that when it comes to fashion, there are no rules. Like you can do anything. If you pull it off with enough confidence and conviction, you can make anything look trendy. You don't need to spend millions of dollars buying all of the latest on-trend clothing pieces. You can go shopping in your boyfriend's wardrobe. If you have enough natural style, you can make something look amazing. Lesson number 3. If you truly want to dress like Carrie, from now on, never let anyone see you without your heels on. While Carrie did wear some very casual kind of outfits, she would never wear an outfit that didn't include a pair of heels. Carrie, I remember episodes where Carrie was walking Aiden's dog in a pair of strappy kitten heel stilettos. Lesson 4, more is always better. I'm sure we've all heard the saying less is more, but if you want to look like Carrie Bradshaw, completely forget that you ever heard that and start embracing the motto more is more. Carrie was the queen of accessorizing. Sometimes she actually wore some pretty basic outfits, but accessorized the heck out of them. She loved layering heaps of fun jewelry, hair, accessories, crazy patterned bags, sequined bags in the middle of the day. You can never have too many accessories in a Carrie Bradshaw inspired look. The next lesson, and this is one that kind of surprised me when I was researching how to get the Carrie Bradshaw look. Carrie never wore nail polish. A few occasions that she did wear nail polish, it was like a very, very sheer color that's barely noticeable at all. I believe that that is because she likes to have quite a neutral base to play around with all of these different crazy outfits and accessories. I think if she had big long pink nails or something, it would actually clash. I think that Carrie likes to keep her canvas very, very bare and let the clothes speak for themselves. So dig out your nail polish remover and embrace a little bit more of a natural nail look. The next lesson goes off the back of that, and that is to embrace a very natural makeup look. And for the exact same reason, Carrie Bradshaw never really wore super bold makeup. Sometimes she played around with eyeliner and stuff like that on a night out, but having a neutral canvas lets the outfit speak more for itself. It's not clashing or drawing attention from the outfit. The next lesson, if you want to smell like Carrie Bradshaw, embrace a tobacco scented fragrance. When I imagine in my brain what Carrie would have smelled like, I picture cigarettes and vanilla, because we all know Carrie's quite a heavy smoker, and I just can see her wearing a super warm vanilla-y scent that almost smells like a luxurious vanilla. There actually are lots of scents out there that combine tobacco and vanilla. Tom Ford tobacco vanilla is the most famous scent. However, there are a lot of more affordable dupes on the market. I know that Vahi has a fantastic dupe for that fragrance. I can't remember the name off the top of my head, but I will insert a picture. The next lesson is know how to dress to accentuate your best features. This is something Carrie does really, really well. And if you look through some of her best outfits, a lot of them had like exposed midriff, legs out. Carrie knew what her good features were, and she wasn't afraid of showing them off. So learn your body, ask your friends and family if you don't know what your best features are, and learn how to dress for your body shape. Don't just go and copy all of Carrie's outfits because you might have a completely different body to her. I know I have such a different look to her. The next lesson, and this is a super important one, that is something that I definitely incorporate into my life a lot as well, and it works for me. Invest in high quality accessories, and your clothing items can be cheaper. We all know the very famous scene where she was looking for a $7 dress to go with her $700 shoes, or whatever the quote was. I'll insert the actual thing here. And I think that's something so fabulous about Carrie's style. Like I said before, some of her things were pulled from her boyfriend's wardrobe. You could shop for very similar Carrie Bradshaw style looks in thrift stores for under $10, but if you pair it with an expensive accessory, or an expensive looking accessory, I don't mean to go out and splurge on a Fendi bag. I mean, if you have the money, that will definitely make you look like Carrie Bradshaw. So investing in good bags, good shoes, good jewelry will dress up any outfit and make any outfit look expensive, and then you don't have to drop hundreds of dollars on everything. The very last lesson to learn when rebranding yourself to look like Carrie Bradshaw, invest in good basics. And I don't mean go and spend hundreds of dollars on a plain white t-shirt. Just start a bit of a capsule wardrobe with basic pieces, because then you can add all of your really fun accessories. And you can also add really fun jackets, really fun boots. You could have like a leopard print skirt. If you have the right basics, like even this type of thing that I'm wearing right now, it allows you to easily build super fashionable outfits if you have the right basics. A go-to for me that I love doing is like a sequined skirt or a fun printed pattern skirt with a plain white tank top, and every time I wear that look, people always say, this is so Carrie Bradshaw. A pink tutu skirt with a plain white bodysuit. That's all the lessons that I have for you on how to physically rebrand as a Carrie Bradshaw inspired it girl. Let's move on. The first lesson in the lifestyle rebrand, you can save when you're dead. When I think of Carrie Bradshaw, I certainly don't think of saving money. I think of spending money. The iconic line, when I first moved to New York, I bought Vogue instead of dinner because I felt it fed me more. She was dropping her last pennies on fashion, and honestly, I'm here for it within reason. I mean, you don't want to send yourself broke, but if you have a little bit of extra money to spare, treat yourself. Buy that new bag, buy that new shoes. You're only going to be young once. The next lesson is to have a terrible bad habit that you just can't seem to kick. We all know what Carrie's is, smoking. I don't suggest you go out and start smoking. That's a terribly, terribly awful idea. Maybe that bad habit is your ex-boyfriend. Maybe it's scrolling on TikTok. Maybe it's sneaking a bar of chocolate at midnight every night. I don't know what your prerogative is, but indulge, let yourself live a little bit. Carrie Bradshaw certainly wouldn't be holding herself back. The next lesson is to always start the night with a Cosmo. We know the Sex and the City girlies are the queens of cosmopolitans, and it's such a chic cocktail. I had one the other night for the first time in ages while I was just at home watching Sex and the City. It's just like such a fun way to romanticize the night and feel like you're Carrie Bradshaw. Following on from this, Never say no to a party. Carrie Bradshaw certainly never said no to a party. I'm such a bad culprit with this as well, but we need to stop saying no to plans so we can just sit inside all weekend. I love a night in as much as the next person, I truly do. Carrie, I don't think did. Carrie was saying yes to everything and constantly out and about doing things. Find your balance, find what works for you, but start saying yes to more things, more parties. If someone offers you a party, a night out, say yes. You never know where the night might take you. Carrie had such a wide social circle and was thrown into all of these amazing opportunities and situations because she definitely said yes to everything. Next, journal every night. We don't all have a fancy column to write in Vogue, or I forget which magazine Carrie was writing in. A great way to kind of feel like Carrie is to write in your journal and write as if you were Carrie Bradshaw. I've done this before and it's so much fun and helps me to romanticize my life so much. If I examine everything that happened in my day and write down, I couldn't help but wonder. There are so many amazing benefits of journaling. It puts you in the best mood. It's really like meditative. The next lesson, your girlfriends are your family. Find a beautiful group of girls to surround yourself with that are like your found family. I personally don't have a group of 3 girlfriends who are like my family. I wish that I did. But I think even if you just have one close girlfriend who is like your family, life is so much better when you have a good friend that you can go to for advice. It is such a special bond that we're so lucky to experience as women. Next, delusionally romanticize everything. Carrie Bradshaw examined to the nth degree every tiny little aspect of her life, and while I think that this could have been harmful in some ways, it can definitely lead to overthinking things, but in other ways I do think that it's a good thing. It makes you feel like the main character, and we are the main characters of our own lives and we should feel like that. So start examining all of your relationships. You can do this in your journal, in your diary. Examine every situation and its purpose. Look at things more deeply. The next lesson, be messy and make mistakes. Carrie Bradshaw was certainly not perfect. She made arguably more mistakes than any character in that show, but she allowed herself to make mistakes. She wasn't trying to be perfect. She was just doing the best she can and living her life. If Carrie existed in 2024, she would definitely be saying she's doing it for the plot. Get back with your ex, quit your job, move to a new city, whatever it is, allow yourself to make a mistake or do something that scares you, because if it's a failure or if it doesn't work out, it's all life experience. You are the main character of your life, so live it. Don't be afraid to make mistakes is what I'm trying to say. The next lesson is to invest in fashion mags. Like we said before, Carrie did buy Vogue instead of dinner because she felt it fed her more. Sign up for a weekly subscription of Vogue magazine, Harper's Bazaar, Elle magazine. There's so many great magazines out there. Having a new magazine arrive at your doorstep every month is so glamorous. A Saturday morning flicking through a magazine while you have a coffee and a croissant also help inspire you, inspire different outfits. And it's good to just take a break from scrolling on social media and read something physical. The second last lesson is don't save outfits for special occasions. One thing I really admire about Carrie, she wasn't holding things in the back of her wardrobe waiting to be invited to the right place or the right event. She was literally just wearing it out for lunch on a random Tuesday. Style your best dressiest top and necklace with a pair of jeans. Don't save things because the right event or the right situation, it may not come. Just appreciate what you have, and it's also going to make every day feel a little bit more glamorous. And the very last lesson, I had to mention something about love, and this is advice from Carrie Bradshaw herself. Find someone who loves everything you love about you. So figure out everything you love about yourself. Write it down, make a list of your absolute best traits that you love in yourself. And then find someone who loves those things about you too. If you're in a relationship, ask your partner what they love about you. If their answers match up to your answers, it's destiny, according to Carrie. Carrie is not really someone I would normally take relationship advice from, but I do think that that's really good advice. And that is all of the lifestyle rebrand lessons that you need to learn to live like Carrie Bradshaw. That concludes the masterclass, my gorgeous glamorous girls. I hope that you can take a few things from this class and incorporate them into your own life, into your own style. Don't forget to let me know in the comments which it girl you want to see next. Have the most beautiful, gorgeous, glamorous day, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Thank you for watching.